Is your brain noisy? Too much chatter in your head on things to do? Hey, I'm Rania from CCM, where our mission is to help people to a better life mentally and emotionally. The core thing is just to write down everything that your head is telling you that you need to do. And the reason for this is just so that it comes out of your brain. For me, it's like when I have it in my brain, I feel a bit stressed and I feel like I don't really have control. But when everything is down on paper, I feel like I can breathe more in my head, like it's a more quiet place there, and I can focus on the things instead of remembering the things I need to do. And oftentimes I do like sort things out on the same time when I write them down. Mostly my brain is very sorted, so most of the times when I am at work, I just write down work things because it's just work related things that pop up in my head. And when I am home, it's more personal or free time things or stuff I need to do for my personal things that comes up, and my work things doesn't come up. But if they do, I always like write them down on the side, so they will still like be on a paper. And when you have those sorted out, because it's very good to have the to-do sorted out because it makes the process more easy. And one thing that I mostly do is, most of the times, like, you can have something in your mind like, I need to do this by this date. Instead of having it on my daily to-do list, I just write it in my calendar, so when the day comes, I have it in my calendar. And if it is something that I need to prepare before, I can write it down the day it needs to be done, like then it needs to be finished. And then I like write it in my calendar like 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks before, so I know that this will come up. And this also helps me because I don't need to remember to go to that thing, because when I need to think about it, it will come up in my calendar, so I will know when I need to start with it and can focus on it then. The tips I have now is something that I normally do almost every week, and I normally do it just for my work thing, and that is that I write down everything I need to do, like for the week ahead, that I remember or that I figure out. Like I said, if I did the thing before, I know in my calendar it will pop up. Sometimes when I do this, I look in my calendar for like 1 week afterwards if it's something that I haven't wrote down. And then I do my to-do list. I write down everything that I want to accomplish that week. And after that, I pick out three things that I feel is the most important. That this is the things I need more to do than the other things. So if I have free time, I always go to that. If it's a gap in my calendar, I go to those 3 things the first. And I have heard this technique before, and people do this for a day-to-day basis. Most of the times when I do this, like 3 most important things, they are too big to be 3 things that I should do on a day. And because my days in work look so different, like some days I just have a bunch of meetings, I probably won't be doing anything else than meetings, if not maybe every meeting gets cancelled. Then I have the whole day. So for me, it's depending so much on the days, and I want those 3 most important things to actually be something that I will do, that I can always feel good if I have done that for the week. And it's more easy for me to think in the week because I have more hours to like spread them out on. But for other people, doing that every day makes them feel more in alignment and makes them feel like they have more clarity. And for some people, maybe it's every second week, or like the 3, 4 every month. Like, I think this is different a bit for people to people, but the thing is that you have this massive to-do list. Most of the time you have a lot of things that you want to do, because we is in a very busy society, so it's a lot of things that we want to do and that we want to get done. And by picking out those things that we will prioritize and that is important, it make it easier for us to always done the most important things. This thing helps for some people. I heard it from a friend. I don't use it myself, but it helps some people to stay focused on what they are doing. And that is to write down on a post-it or write down in your notes what it is that you are doing right now. So if you get distracted, if the phone is ringing, or if you have to answer something, you can very fast go back to what you're doing, because you can look on your notes to see, this is what I'm doing. You don't need to remember and thinking so much for yourself what it is that you are doing. And this helps some people to get back in focus, because it's very hard, but it takes some time to get back in the focus after you got unfocused or when you got distracted.